Erosion just home to reaction. This is What Will We Miss by channel Vsauce. Yes, another Vsauce reaction. It's been a long enough time. I know I didn't do any Vsauce reaction again. I think I did one of the latest one. Yeah, somebody said do this. I'm like, yeah, why the hell not? I always love science topics. Vsauce is an awesome channel, one of the oldest channel about science, and they always tackle one of these complex topics that is always fun. It's more like a scientific topic too, but somewhat philosophical too if you really think about it. So it's always fun. I also love Kazgazar channel about animated science channel. So yeah, remember people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the reaction, there's a link in the description. Check out the cars with different playlists like Kazgazar and all the others. And yeah, that's always fun. What will we miss? I think it's going to talk about when we die, what's going to happen in the long future and what are going to miss. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. And the year 6009 will be the very first year since 1961 that a year, when written in Hindu-Arabic numerals, can be inverted and still look the same.
Yeah, Hindu-Arabic, yeah, in India, the numbers would develop, then, Arabics take that, and then, it went to Europe, known as Hindu-Arabic numerals, but that's the numbers that we use today. I don't know why he said it like that. Why didn't he just say the numbers? Yeah, 6009, yeah, when you flip it over, it looks the same.
But you and I probably won't live long enough to enjoy the year 6009. Human lives just aren't long enough. We will miss out on that. What other cool future events will we be missing? Well, first of all, you and I will probably be gone before the completion of the Time Pyramid in Germany.
Yeah.
It will eventually be a pile of 120 concrete blocks, but the builders are only adding one block every 10 years. Since beginning in 1993, they've added only the first 3. At this rate, the pyramid will be completed in
Damn, really? Every 10 years, one block? Imagine in, I guess in 1 or 2 centuries, if we become really advanced species and, just concrete blocks feels really primitive, but we still do it as a traditional thing, like, because this is what we've been doing for so long. We are still putting blocks there, but everything around it is just so different materials and different minerals and metals, like, titanium or whatever. We use different materials entirely. We found some new technique to build things, and concrete is a thing of past, and we still put these concrete blocks in because it's a tradition or something. It would be really weird.
In the year 3183,
Damn.
the final block placed by our great more than 30 greats grandchildren. But even they will miss an opportunity to frolic and play safely.
Or maybe in the way down the future, a whole another species might find this some block there because an extinction event happened, an asteroid fell down or something, and there you go, the stones are still there.
In the Chernobyl exclusion zone, the zone of alienation, where
yeah.
radioactive contamination from the 1986 disaster will remain at levels too high for safe human activity until not the year 4000, not the 5000s, not the 6000s. It will finally be safe probably in the year 22,000. Possibly within our lifetimes, but definitely within the next 1 million years, stars like Betelgeuse and Eta Carina will explode in brilliant supernovas visible.
Yeah, Eta Carina, the thing with Eta Carina is I think they think that it could have already exploded. So we might see it, glowing in the sky, I guess, around Australia or somewhere. Any time now, because it's the last time they measured it, it feels like it could explode any moment. So it could have exploded because it's long distance away, so it could have exploded there, and the light is reaching us now, and we might see it glowing anytime
From Earth. I'm bummed I'm probably going to miss out on these events because for a few weeks it will look almost as if Earth has 2 suns. Despite being hundreds, thousands of light years away, their supernovas will shine brighter than the full moon at night and be visible even during daytime. But the real sky show comes in 3.75 billion years. Our galaxy
Andromeda?
is full of stars. Viewed from the surface of the Earth, they look like little drops of milk in the sky, which is why we call it the Milky Way galaxy. But all galaxies are named after milk.
Yeah, galactose.
Milk, lactose, lactic, galactic, galaxies. And every drop of milk in the sky, every star that you can see, is inside our galaxy, the Milky Way. But there's a blurry, distant shape.
Andromeda.
It's not a star.
Damn, I love that image. There are some mountains where there is, these telescopes are, where you can actually climb all the way there in, I don't know, Hawaii or somewhere, where you can see the, no contamination at all. You could see the stars, awesome, just like that. And you can see Andromeda, a little patch like that. I want to go to one of those mountains if I can, if it's even allowed, I don't know, and see this. Because that would be so fucking awesome. Seeing naked eyed, seeing an Andromeda galaxy like that in real time. That would be so good.
It's not a cloud of gas in our galaxy. It is an entirely different galaxy, the Andromeda galaxy, and it's 2.5 million light years away from our own. It contains twice as many stars as the Milky Way, and it is coming our way, headed toward us at 300 kilometers a second, faster than a bullet. Now right now, the sky looks like this. In 2 billion years, Andromeda will have approached so closely that people will look up at the sky and see this. In 3.75 billion years, the night sky will be like a scene from a science fiction movie or an...
No, it won't be. What the hell, Vsauce? Why did you got this wrong? There's something called surface brightness. Basically what it means is, because Andromeda is, occupying only a small part of the sky, and it's so bright that you can see it like you can see stars, right? But when it comes closer and closer, all that brightness gets spread around in the certain surface of the sky. So basically the brightness is not striking enough for you to see Andromeda like that. Your own Milky Way galaxy stars will be much brighter than that. So as soon as it start to get closer and closer, it will basically fade away into the background. You won't be able to notice that there's Andromeda there because you'll be blinded by your own stars. So because it is so far away, you can see it as a blob. But as soon as it starts to come close, you won't be able to see it. This will be so faint, you won't be able to see. You'll be dominated by your own stars, your Milky Way galaxy stars. So it won't look like this.
Desktop wallpaper. Incredible. And kind of scary. After this scene, the sky will literally be glowing with the birth of new stars as the Milky Way and Andromeda collide, mixing up into a brilliant cosmic tie-dye. This simulation shows how Andromeda might collide with the Milky Way, but keep in mind that you are watching billions of years pass every second. These galaxies are moving fast, but they're also huge and covering even huger distances. They will collide in the future, but within the briefness of a single human life, they appear almost frozen, unmoving. A couple billion years after colliding, the cores of both galaxies will be married together in a bright glowing center. Earth, now a stepchild to what was once Andromeda, part of a new, bigger family called Milkdromeda. It would be so cool to be alive to see our galaxy colliding with another. But don't get all FOMO, consumed by a fear of missing out. Because whatever life is around then will have plenty to envy us for. They may have spectacular nightly views, but
Yeah, biggest FOMO that I have is that after our lifetime, we might cross across a certain point where nobody dies. So what if we are literally, reaching the, finish line? After that, the technology gets developed where people live forever. And we are the last generation who dies after this technology is founded. That would be really effed up, right? All the people came before, understandable. But we being, at the last edge, we die and then the technology is just there and nobody dies. That would be really effed up. I have fear of that. Like we might, cross a certain line. After that, nobody dies. It's the next phase for humanity, and we just miss it by a, very small fraction.
I really wish they'd been born in our time to experience, say, the beginning of the internet. They will actually miss out on a lot of things. Because the moon moves 1 centimeter further away from Earth every year, 600 million years from today, the moon will no longer be close enough to Earth to completely block out the sun. Future humans, or descendants of humans, will therefore miss out on a chance to ever see for themselves the beauty of a total.
Yeah, and also the moon will be locked to one side of the Earth. They will line up.
Solar eclipse from the surface of Earth. Long before Earth dries up, Niagara Falls will dry up. Well, not the water part, but the falls part. Every year, the rushing water of Niagara erodes the rock at the top of the falls 1 foot backward. By the year 52,000, it will have eroded all the way to Lake Erie, and our progeny will have no Niagara Falls to enjoy. Granite has an erosion rate of about 1 inch per 10,000 years. So certainly by the year 7 million, Mount Rushmore, especially its faces, will no longer exist. And because they slowly get pulled in or ejected into space, in 50 to 100 million years, Saturn will no longer have its lovely rings.
Oh, yeah.
So life on Earth in the future might have awesome supernovas and galactic collisions to look forward to, but they probably won't have Niagara Falls, Mount Rushmore, total solar eclipses, or Saturn's rings.
Yeah.
They also won't have you. But you have you. Except not all of it. Babies don't begin to form episodic memories right away, meaning that you missed out on. You don't remember 2 of the most seminal events in your life, your conception and your birth. But you can experience a bit of those moments right now. First of all, when was I conceived.com lets you enter your birth date and get back the week your parents probably made you happen, as well as the #1 song and the #1 movie of that week, which may have also been involved. Light travels quickly, the most quickest, in fact, but it can take a photon millions of years to escape from the interior of the star it was created in through nuclear fusion. It takes time, just like your own gestation in your mother's womb. Newly conceived photons struggle through a dense stellar jungle of atoms and molecules and electrons that absorb and re-emit the photon, taking a little bit of energy from it as it randomly rolls around like a pinball. Sometimes after thousands or millions of years, its random walk finally leads it to the star's surface, where it pops out into space, in a way, is born. A lucky tiny percentage of the photons that reach the surface of a star find themselves on a path that will intersect with Earth. And if you are lucky, those photons will end their journey by being absorbed onto your own retina. If you enter the date of your birth, or
also the photons don't experience time. So as soon as photon is, shoot out of the sun and it hits your eye, for the photon it was instantaneous, because it's going at the speed of light. It's light, so time is completely slowed down.
The approximate date of your conception into this online calculator, you can find a star that is as many light years away from Earth as you are old. When you look up at that star today, you are seeing light that left the star the very month you were born, or photons that left that star and entered space when your entire body was just one cell. Space is really big, and your life is very short, but space is so gosh darn big, you don't have to miss out on everything. And as always, thanks for watching.
It's not about what we're gonna miss all the time either. Future generation will miss out on galaxies altogether because galaxies will go so far away that their light will not reach us, and it will be just our own galaxy. So at least we are, we are enjoying that massive galaxy in all the galaxies and distance photos of things, Hubble photos and things. Yeah. Alright people, that was What Will We Miss. Like always, a great episode, great video. I'll load it from Vsauce. If you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the reaction. There's a link in the description. Check out the cards, check out the end cards, and I'll see you next time.